Yes.
Hello and welcome to the non-Greg Sterlace show. I am your host, the Parmesan. Please accept only the substitutes. Yes, only the substitutes.
Yes.
What about the replacements?
I would say give them some grief. Give the replacements some grief.
Yes.
That's what they deserve.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Johnny.
Yes. Welcome to this show, the happiest place on television, but not really.
Yeah, that's the best Chiron.
Yes, I like ducks.
Yes, today we just got back, and we got back from Rochester. We were visiting
the Wiz himself.
the Wiz,
G squared.
the wonderful Wiz. Greg squared.
Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
Greg 2000.
Yes, and he had many interesting tales to tell and many interesting things to see. But the wonder is that we have witnessed are a little too much for television cameras to capture fully.
Well, I traded him a keyboard for a drum machine.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you don't understand his technology.
I like the David Liebe Hart song "New Technology."
I didn't just I bought this keyboard thinking it would be cool, even though it was a big fail. Because I'm not
Which
that
keyboard?
the Akai Timberwolf. I think it was such a fail that the company went out of business. I don't even know, but
Why? Because they were bad, or just because nobody liked them?
nobody liked them. I mean, I got it super cheap, and I thought I could just use it for bass lines because it's analog and it would sound good. But it was a pain to program, and I just never used it. So I traded for a drum machine.
How was it hard to program? It just had a bunch of knobs on it.
Sequences. The sequencer was not the easiest to use. You're like, I don't understand any of this. No, it wasn't hard to make sounds with it, but the sequencer was a pain, and you had to hit a combo of keys so it would tune itself every time because it was real analog, and of course there's analog drifts, so you had to keep your ear out for that, which, it wasn't tragic, but was something that was a pain as well.
Yes.
Analog drifts.
I have like 3 keyboards, but you guys got me
drifts.
beat by a lot. I don't understand.
Analog drifts.
I've only got my Yamaha and Casio, some kind of Casio, I don't know which kind, and that tiny
bring that
little,
over.
somewhere, I'll find it.
As you know, Pam is hooked
On Cassiophonics.
Cassiophonics.
Yes, yes, I will, for this is probably the last show before my birthday, as you know, so I'll bring it over for the next one.
Crap, I gotta get you something for your birthday and for Christmas.
No, you
Oh my
don't.
Is this
god,
like
yes I do.
The last. Do you share a birthday with the G'sai?
No, it's off by 2 days. I'm actually born on St. John's feast day.
Oh, so that's
Is that why
you're
you're-
a John?
Yeah.
No, well, maybe, I don't know.
Or is it because
My
of the
mom thought I was a
British
girl until I was born. They didn't know I was a boy. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's just because there's like so many Johns on both sides of my parents' family. But
Did your mom have like baby girl clothes when you were born? Because she thought.
well, they didn't know I was gonna be born for like I was supposed to be born for like another like 3.5 months or something.
Oh yeah, so you was tiny.
Yeah. So like, and my mom didn't even see me for like a month after, I don't think, or at least not a few weeks, because she was really sick, and they also wouldn't let me out of the hospital.
Yeah, that's real early.
I guess my umbilical cord had rotted away, and like I was dying.
Oh, you didn't get any nutrition.
Yeah.
It might have been kinked or something.
It was, I don't know. From what I've heard, my mom got really sick, and that destroyed the umbilical cord. And
Oh.
so, but anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm pretty sure I'm here right now.
I think you're here.
Yes.
You seem to be very.
You
I'm
seem
pretty-
to exist.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, dropped my phone.
It's okay.
You seem very solid.
Yes, I like it. But yes, it's I don't know. What are you doing?
Where to poke you?
No.
You are solid.
The poke test.
The poke test of
It failed on the new kitten.
it's yeah.
Yeah, the
The poke test for I don't know. Proof of corporealness.
Yes.
Is that a word? Corporealness? Where did
Well, it is
go? I thought I
now.
saw him come up. Did he come up?
I haven't seen the kitty,
I don't know. Whatever.
but I don't know.
I have a little A little light.
The Doge is eating something back
There
here.
we go.
Where's that dog
Got
eating?
one of those.
That damn dog. Ugh.
That's very fun.
Whoa.
That was very fun.
I remember this reminds me of this one show I used to watch called the George and Keiko Show, where it was like this like fat white guy and this like Japanese girl, and like he was so creepy to her. And I remember even though she was the host, he would creep on her all the time, and he got so mad when she didn't invite him to his wedding. I'm like, well, yeah, because you're a creep. You're like a perv. Quit hitting on.
He's a creep.
Yeah, quit hitting on Keiko. I mean, I don't know. I used to watch that show because it had something similar to our friend Dudley. It had a talking. I think it was it was like a bear or something. I'll look it up. The George and Keiko Show. But there was some kind of talking.
I am not a bear.
No, you're better than that bear.
We saw some creature, either a wolf or a coyote, a very big coyote. It was a coyote.
Thought it was a wolf, but according to the internet, the wolves are so endangered they don't think they live around here anymore. But it looked too big to be a coyote.
It was really big. I mean, I guess it could have been someone's dog.
That didn't look like a dog. I saw its face. That looked like a wolf.
Yeah, it was bizarre. We was driving back from the Rochester.
Yes, glorious Rochester.
From
Whatever.
the Wizard Tower.
The Wizard Tower. I don't know if there's a Wizard Tower there.
Well,
I haven't seen one.
isn't it where Greg lives, the
Oh,
Wizard Tower?
Okay, I guess so. It's not really a tower. It's more like the Wizard abode.
Yes, but
He lives in a tower. Everybody knows that.
All right, I'm
Stop
sorry.
trying to deceive the peoples.
trying to get people to not know.
I shall stop deceiving the people.
Yes, but I don't know. It's all Pepe's fault anyway.
He's cold up here, I could tell.
I know, Pep. Just go downstairs, little tiny dog. You're like,
Pick him up, he's cold. He didn't try and bite you.
Pepper. He's such a silly young man. Isn't this great TV, friends? Just watching us pet this dog.
It's very relaxing.
I mean, this is the kind of stuff. Yeah, I would. If this was on TV, I would watch it just because, like, I want to know what these two people are up to. I see them every week. They're familiar. There's like nothing high stakes going on with their show. They're just petting this dog. I'd watch that. I mean, like,
Can't really talk about the high stakes things that went on in my life this week, but they've been pretty stressful and terrible.
yeah, there's been not so good things. So if
No.
you got a bad thing going on, just look at this thing. Look how cute it is. Hi.
He looks real angry.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy. But it's kind of
It's like,
cute.
I'm freaking cold.
So if you're having a bad day, just tune into our show and look at this dog and his little socks. It looks like socks. I don't know. I would love to watch a show like this.
Spread sunshine
You know
all
everybody
over
wants to
the
look at the duck.
place.
Yeah, everybody likes the dog. Hi, doggy. I like Tommy Wiseau when he says he got the dog to sign the contract. They're like, how'd you get a dog to sign a contract? He's like, I'll put food on paper and use his paw print. It was a great idea. It's like, oh, okay. We give him blue cap, as you know. It was great. It was wonderful. Yes, and
What's that towel on the floor for? Towel? Where? Right there. Is that a towel? What is that?
it's some sort of washing cloth, and it's very filthy.
Oh, it's super filthy.
Ew, what is
I don't know.
Pepe, are you
I was
washing?
gonna put it around Pepe, but because he's so cold.
Oh, poor Pep. I don't know.
Because he's very angry and cold. We're in an unheated space.
And he is from the south.
He's from the south.
He is from south of the border.
This morning I went to take him for a walk. He walked to the corner and he was just like, no.
I felt bad. His
Forget it.
feet were so burned up from either the cold or from the salt. When he tried to walk upstairs, he couldn't walk upstairs.
Oh, we gotta get him little shoes.
I know. He couldn't even make it up the porch steps. I had to carry him. Poor little guy. I know.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. I didn't know his feet were hurting him that bad.
Aw,
But
bud, we'll get you some shoes.
get your dog shoes. There's more than just horseshoes. There's also dog shoes.
We'll get you some little shoesies for your posies. So
But yes, this is. I know. I feel like there's so much riveting stuff we could tell in the drama of the Greg Sterlace show, people, but we cannot tell.
we cannot tell it.
Sorry,
Sorry.
friends, for all you who watch us, all like 5 of us. Although every time I think nobody watches, I'll get a message from somebody. But it's usually somebody who watches in the West Coast on the internet show. But I think we have a lot of the Captain Crook crew. Oh, speaking of which, buy the Gabby Lala's album while you can. We're almost out of stock. We don't know when we'll restock it, so you can get it for free. So check it out. I love
it's free?
To download. There
Nice.
is, but you can.
Nice.
There are CDs
Yeah,
available, but the download is free.
Yeah, get the download.
Yeah, hit the
It's on the
load.
down low.
Yeah.
Let me see your little paws.
It's our only album with Les Claypool on it. Les Claypool was Gabby's bass player in the great year of Captain Crook's founding in 2004. As you
Wow,
know,
that's a while ago.
it's been a while. Back then, when Slade was just living in his girlfriend's house, and they had like the cat named Captain Crook because he only had like one eye and like 3 paws, and he walked weird.
We have a cat with one ear that walks weird.
Yeah, our little kitty's
And kind of like a squinchy eye.
yeah, he looks a little bit like a little gangster, as we
Gangster.
said. And we ain't talking
Gangster.
gangster. We ain't talking like hood. We're talking about like, hey, what's going on? You messing with me? I don't know. That was a very bad attempt at a gangster accent.
We said 30s gangster.
I know. I did that
Is that
very.
what you're trying to do?
I did, and I was very bad at it.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
I'm sorry.
It's I
I was,
forgive you.
but the Pepecito. Look at his little tiny like. It looks like he's got little tiny like bald spots on his knees. You ridiculous young man.
I don't know how old he is.
Peps? I don't know. He's an older guy, I think. That matters, right, little Pepper? Oh, he's so cute. I don't know. Oh, look. He's so tiny.
He looks so angry.
No, he doesn't look angry right now.
he often looks angry.
Oh, he looks relaxed to me. His eyes are all closed. He looks all soft.
Yeah, okay.
When he's mad, his skin gets
I
all
think
tense.
everything's soft. I remember we watched this little video, and it was a video of a baby hippo in the water.
Well, it looks soft, okay?
Sounds like, oh my god, look, it's so soft.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure baby hippos aren't very soft.
Well, I don't know.
They're cute, but
I don't trust manatees. Like, I saw one up close. They're weird. Like, what kind of an elephant just lives underwater? Like, I don't... Why does it look like that? I don't trust those things. I mean, they're cute and all, but... I don't know. It was just gross. I didn't trust that little manatee. That was way down south. That was the same time they shaved my head that one time. That was really annoying. I don't look good bald. But...
Do you have pictures?
I'm not giving to you because you're exploited.
Like today when I showed Greg the video.
What video? Oh, that was mean! That was so mean.
It's not mean.
How rude. That was mean.
I showed.
No.
Okay.
Well, you can. They already know.
I showed Greg Super Tramp video. I said, "Who's this?" He's like, "Oh, this John." I played it. He's like, "Yeah, this John." I was like, "This not John."
Well, whatever.
Google it right now.
No, don't do it.
Now. Google it now.
It's so mean.
Pause this video,
Rick-
open up the Google.
Rick Davies, I
and
think.
window.
Not Roger Hodgson, the other one.
Yeah, Rick Davies.
Rick Davies,
Right
yeah.
here.
Oh, looks like Rick Scabies.
Rick Davies in the studio.
Whatever.
There's that Supertramp cover band in town. You could have been
No, I don't want to do that.
Rudy's on the train to nowhere, halfway down the line.
Because Rudy is stupid.
Rudy. He might be stupid. I don't know. He's a very sad character in the.
Well,
in
get off
the
the
song.
train, you...
He's got to get home.
Well, he's a... Whatever. I don't know. Take a
Some
bus.
people got to take the damn train.
I don't like the train. It's filled with, like, the weirdest people.
I was recently trying to argue with someone who said they'd never take the Greyhound to New York City again, and it stopped everywhere. It took forever. And I said, well, you got to get the express. And then they started arguing with me, and that they're going to take the train. I'm like, the train has to stop all the time for other trains. Just take the express and, go straight between 2 cities. And they wouldn't listen.
I mean, I took the train, but I wouldn't... I don't really have anything against either one. It was just one was cheaper than the other.
I mean,
the train is public transit and Greyhounds are not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's the only reason I took the train, because I knew it was going to be longer. But the Amtrak is public transit.
We need to step it up and get them super fast trains. That'd be awesome.
That'd be nice.
I would.
I hated the Greyhound from L.A. back to Buffalo, but I mean, that's a little different when you're sleeping for 3 days with every crackhead in existence, and the cops are just like,
dragging people
I'm gonna have
off
to get you off the bus, sir. And I'm just like, why? It's 4 a.m. in Kansas. Leave me alone.
Oh, no.
And I'm just like, they're feeling me up. They got the drug dogs on me. I didn't do anything. There's a crackhead right next to me. It's like, oh, God.
It's worse now. I had to take it after, when I used to take it, it was like from 97, 99, 2000, from 97 to like 2001, and people didn't really have cell phones. Now people just be on their cell phones like all night talking at top volume.
I didn't have any cell phones when I took it. That would have made it way easier.
I mean, if you're going a long distance, sure, but if you're trying to sleep and people are like talking at top volume, like it's really...
Well, that's annoying. I just meant like as far as like something to look at. I didn't have anything. I had no lights, no cell phone.
I hypnotized him.
It was like, it's like, how long can I survive? The one bus driver lady just quit. And then I was sitting there reading that story about the Chinese guy that started eating people's brains on the Greyhound because aliens told him to do it.
That's always a good thing to do.
And I was just freaking out, and Andy's like scared and like...
Oh, those silly Omegans.
I know. It was probably David's friend.
Yeah, I was only going from Buffalo to Batavia 99% of the time.
2001.
And then I'd go to New York City sometimes on the express, because one time I didn't take the express, and it did take forever.
Well...
Although the bus drivers knew me because I rode it every day, and they'd just pretend to take my ticket and give it back.
Well, that's nice.
It was. I rode for free all the freaking time.
I
even went to New York City for free once.
That's real nice.
I know, right?
I like New York City a lot, but it's like I pretty much never left Chinatown because I just wanted the like $10 massages all day. So I pretty much just did that.
No. Everybody's going to think you're saying something else. You should probably...
No, I...
Clarify.
It was real massages, but they did send in prostitutes. I will tell you this. And we weren't expecting actual prostitutes to come in. But they did when they were full fishnets. And we didn't really know what to do. So Andy just kind of like...
Happy ending.
Had them leave. But like they got mad, so they made us tip them.
Huh.
We didn't really know what else to do. It's like, all right, we don't want prostitutes. We actually want a massage. But you ordered these prostitutes to come in, and they're really mad at us because we don't want what they think we want. And they're like demanding a tip, and then they're saying the tip isn't big enough, so we got to give more. And it's like, oh, whatever. I just want to get out of here. I don't want to get shot by like the Chinese mob.
Well, Andy spoke Chinese, right?
Yeah, Andy could speak Chinese, so he got us out of it.
That's good.
I remember we were in this massage place, and they put somebody on the phone, and Andy's like, this guy's only speaking Chinese. He just assumes I know Chinese. And I'm like, well, what does he want? He's like, he's asking if I want a guy or a girl. And I'm like, what? And the next thing I know, 2 ladies of the evening are there, and we're just like, okay. And then we had to escape. But no, that was weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love Chinese massages. I got those all the time on Venice Beach too.
Yeah, yeah, those are fun. Sometimes I get the mall ones once in a while.
The mall ones are so good, but they're so cheap in like LA. I would just get like $10 for a half hour. It was so good. I love Venice Beach. Venice Beach is so cool.
I've never been there.
It's very fun. It's just like, it doesn't even seem real. It's just like if an entire beach was just like a crazy like fun. It's like if infringement existed all the time. It's just like it's weird.
Exhausting.
It is exhausting. But that's where I met some of the guys from what do you want to call it? The Cheap Suit Serenaders, and they got me a show at this weird place. At this church where they shot Rebel Without a Cause. And then we were on the same festival. We were on the same bill as David Amram, which was in one of our songs. He's some kind of jazz guy. I don't really know anything about him, but I just thought it was fascinating. Not only was David Amram real, we were playing on the same bill. That was really weird. There was this with this really old lady, like, just totally just came up to me and started, like, trying to kiss me, and I was like, I don't want your kisses. Get away from me. You're a star. You're a star. And she's just trying to kiss me, and she's got this bright pink hair, and it's like, and I'm not just talking about, like, a friendly kiss. And it was gross. And it's like, lady, no, get the hell off me. And Andy's just sitting there staring like he doesn't know what to do. And I'm like, I don't... Get your bright pink hair. Stop kissing me. It's gross. For God's sake. But anyway. I don't know. That was fun. I like Venice Beach.
Sounds fun. I do like infringement. And the Infringement Festivus will be the 27th at Nietzsche's. So... come on down, buy your merch. We'll be showing the latest t-shirt design for the year 2020.
The 27th. Damn it. I wanted to enjoy my relaxing birthday.
Oh, yeah, right. That's your birthday.
Oh, well.
Today's John's birthday. Happy birthday to John.
Damn it. Oh, well. Yes, Dudley. Yes, exactly.
But it will be nice. There's a whole party on your birthday. I know, you don't ever want
That's
to
the
party.
exact opposite of what I want.
You are very...
Yes.
Yeah.
I am not...
social.
I am not Party Pete. Oh, you ever see Freddy Freaker?
No.
I love Freddy Freaker. He's like this little like animal you can call that talks to you at parties. He's like a little space alien, and you call him. Well,
wait, this
people
is a
of the
cartoon?
world look... No, he's like a space alien. I don't know how to put it. It's not a cartoon. People of the world, look up Freddy Freaker
worried.
if you don't know what it is. He's a yellow space alien that dances and talks to you.
At parties.
Well, yeah, but only on the phone.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, like, you can pretend you're engaged in conversation with someone on your phone?
Well, it's real. Freddy Freaker's there. He talks to you.
That's why I take photos of things.
I like Freddy Freaker. Well, anyway, look up Freddy Freaker. He's a friendly alien you can call.
There's also those bots you can talk to.
Like a robot?
Yeah, there's all sorts of chat bots. And there's all sorts of bots on those dating sites where people think they're dating somebody. It's just a bot. I'm not really sure what the end game with that is, I guess.
Oh, if you want to see that, look up this guy, Bobby. It's really depressing. It's really depressing. He's just this really lonely guy named Bobby, and he gives like... It costs him like $40 a pop to like message this fake girl on a dating site. And eventually, after years and years, he's like, all right, I've been talking to you for years. I'm coming to see you. And when he goes out there to see her, she's real, but she's never actually really talked to him. So they like give her all these lines to say to him.
I think I heard something about that.
It's really depressing, yeah.
Didn't he sue them or something?
No, he just went back on the same dating site and started talking to another girl.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's dumb.
Okay, well, people get lonely.
My friend Joe fell for this. I'm telling you, please do not fall for catfishes. My friend Joe is out thousands and thousands of dollars, and he's going to the Philippines again. Don't fall for it.
Is he really?
Yes, he is. He's very highly depressed. Do not fall for catfishes. I know some people get lonely. I was so lonely. I used to go to the haircut place all the time just to have someone touch my head because it felt good to have any human contact. I know. But don't fall for it.
Now you've got us.
Yes, I do. It's true.
And Pepe.
Yes, it's true. But I just say, I'm not like some super hip guy that just never had any... No, I know. And trust me, do not fall for catfishes. It's bad. I've seen it happen to many people, and it's not good. I knew a girl once who told me, she's like, all these girls in my country will try and rip off all sorts of guys. Trust me, don't trust them, because it's easy target. But it happens to my friend Mike. It happens to my friend Joe. It's not that uncommon. Watch out for the damn catfishes.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. I think it's so weird because, like, I always think about that. Like, there's so many people who are very, very lonely. But why is it so hard for people to communicate to each other and stuff, you know, like face to face and all that?
It is. It's
jazz.
hard.
It's hard. Yeah. Now that we've depressed everybody in our audience.
No, I'm just saying that's a good message. Like, it's really hard. I know people get really lonely and stuff. Like, I mean, like, I remember there was that girl that was like, she was about to turn 30 and she was super depressed. She was still a virgin. She tried asking out every guy she could. Everybody rejected her. And when they didn't, she just totally blew up the like whole TV station. She was a TV host.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I forget her name. There was this girl who was she was 29, almost 30. She was really depressed. She was trying to lose her virginity by the time she was 30. She was a TV host, and she was super, super depressed. She kept trying to ask out all the guys at the TV station, and they're all, like, turning her down. And then when it was finally, like, her 30th birthday, or, like, the day before, she just shot herself, and everybody else at the TV station, she went crazy.
Is she the one that shot herself on air?
Yes.
Okay, I do remember that. That was really fucked up.
So, like, don't let it get to that point. I know it's depressing, but I'm just telling you these things for a reason. I know it's easy because you get lonely. And it's like you get really depressed, but don't let it get to that, and don't fall for catfishes.
Now this is all. Now I'm even more depressed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Golly gee.
Sorry, that's a good lesson to know. I've like
Happy kitten, where are you?
I used to spend all this money buying this girl's groceries just so I had anyone to hang out with at one point. I know how hard that can be. Like I didn't even care. I mean, eventually I was like, all right, you're just ripping me off. And she thought she was going to keep falling for it. But it's like, no, it's like, I understand.
Well, your thing was more companionship always.
I just wanted a friend. I didn't have any friend.
Yeah. Well, now you do.
Well, of course.
Hooray.
It's true. I got out of that mostly because I met Andy, and that led to everything else. Because
Well,
Andy was
good.
even, I don't know if he's worse. He's not as depressed by it, but Andy is the most, like, he never talks to anyone ever. It's like, he talks to his mom, and he talks to me. But anyway.
It's hard. I was like, kid in the country. It was very weird to talk to people like you didn't know. It was a very strange thing.
Yeah, it is. It's true. Sorry, I know that got very depressing and very dark. But
Oh, look, a puppy.
There's
Thank
a
you,
puppy in my
Dudley.
lap, but there he is. He's asleep.
Yes, it's very
He's tuckered.
lovely to have a pet when you are sad. Because that is another good thing. I know it's depressing, but like, pet a dog or a cat or something. See some kind of animal companionship. They can really be helpful. I know this is becoming a PSA.
It has become a PSA. It's true.
But when I was at that point, I would have looked for advice like this. I would always look up stuff on like YouTube, like, and it would just make me more depressed. I remember some lady was just crying so hard because she had no friends, and I was like, oh god. Anyway, hi Dudley.
Any new subject, please?
Yes. You are drinking beer. Not bad. I do highly recommend Blue Moon. I don't really drink too much anymore, but if you do, Blue Moon's very tasty. It's like an orange flavored beer.
It's very tasty.
Yeah. I like
Like a red snapper.
red snapper.
I also recommend where we had our dinner. It's very delicious.
Oh, ellybabakebab.com. Yeah, they're so tasty. I keep forgetting
you
it's
still
just
have
called.
the stuff on your fingers.
I do.
It looks like Cheeto dust.
Yeah. People don't think you eat Cheetos.
It's not Cheetos. It's curry.
Oh, you know what's really gross? I was watching reviews for like the mac and Cheetos. It's so nasty.
What the heck is mac and Cheetos?
It's something they sell now, where it's like frozen macaroni and cheese covered in Cheeto dust inside like a giant Cheeto breading, and it's so nasty.
Wait, say that again?
Okay, they take macaroni and cheese, and they take like a Cheeto crust, and they cover it with Cheeto crust and Cheeto dust. And they fry it. It's the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Well, I've always hated macaroni and cheese.
I don't really like macaroni and cheese. I had some gross macaroni and cheese.
What's wrong with you people?
We're broken.
I had this, it tasted like booze. Like my dad made it. It was like Gouda, but it was just gross.
I hate macaroni and cheese. I also hate cheesecake.
You're probably eating that Kraft instant dinner.
No, my mom used to make it from scratch, and I remember when I was little, and she's like, "You can't leave this table unless you eat it." And so I took a deep breath, and I quickly shoved it in my mouth and swallowed it really fast, because she was just watching me. I had lots of tricks to get rid of food, but she was staring right at me. So
Yeah, that's
I
hard.
swallowed it all, and then I left the table and I vomited everywhere.
Ew, really? Oh, that's too bad.
And she was real mad.
Well, it's gross. You don't want it.
She's like, "You're gonna clean that up if you do that again." I was like, "I didn't want to eat it."
Yeah, that's, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan either. But, I don't know. Hi. Sorry about the depressing episode, friends. I know that was a bit of a tangent, but
it's been a hard week.
Anyway. It's been hard on all of us.
Maybe it's been a great week for you. I sure hope so. 716-406-7754.
Great
Do
success,
it.
USA.
Do it.